Today we're talking about Joy of My Life by Chris Stapleton. Let's examine the introduction. Okay, so in that introduction we had an F major 9 chord, which is finger 3. Oh, we're on capo 3, by the way. Finger 3 on fret number 3, open G. If you've been watching this channel, you'll know that this is one of my personal favorite chords. We'll label it as if we were playing in open position. F, open G, finger 1 is C, and then open high E. So that's F major 7 with an added 9. Right? An added 9. And then we have fourth finger up here grabbing fret number 3 on the high E string. And then pulling off, right? And then we have the C chord with the E and the bass on fret 2 on the D string, open G, same fingering, and then same fingering here. And then down to the G chord, right? And then we end up using this little line. We're sliding from fret 2 to 4 on the G. And then we're playing open B as we slide from fret 2 to 4. So it creates this doubled note. And then we use that first finger to grab that D note and then pull off or pluck open that B string and then slide from 4 down to 2 again, open G, and then 2 on the D and open D, and then back to the G note, which is, of course, like a pretty famous bluegrass lick. And then the second time around, it doesn't do that. You know, it uses the G5 chord. So we're using the two, you know, the G and the B strings. Right? Right? So that's the introduction. The next thing we're going to do is talk about the chord progression for the verse, which is a little more subdued, but we still have that melodic line. C chord. With a break. D, C, and then back to G. Back to D, turns around to C, and then breaks. You know, there's a lot of that in the song to create variety. And then a lot of that consistent down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? We go back to the little guitar solo, and then to support the guitar solo, there's that F, C, G chord again, progression again. But instead of using the lick, we're using the G with this C, right? And that G with a C is just the G chord with the second and first fingers added on the D and the B strings. So we're using the same, you know, fret 3 and then fret 3 in the low and high E strings. And we get that really nice suspended and really resolved sound, okay? chorus is really basic and very subdued. Really light right hand work. With a break at the end. And then we go back to this pattern, the F major 9 to the C to the G for the outro. While the guitar just kind of drifts away. Eventually we end on a G chord and just let it hang. Well, that's it for our guitar session today. It's been a great time and hope to see you again. And until next time, happy picking.